Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me today. So today we're doing another video like what I did yesterday, but this video is going to go up on Saturday. This one is a look fantastic, what I bought over the last, I think it's 5 years. I'll tell you in a minute. We're going to go through everything on my online orders. I've got a basket here. Some of the items aren't there though because I've already decluttered them. We will go through the list and I'll tell you what I've kept, what I've decluttered, what I may declutter again, and the reasons why. So let's do it. So this looks like to be the first thing I ever ordered from them. This was on the 5th of November 2020. I didn't realise these products were that old. My mum bought me both these products for my birthday. So we've got the Natasha Denona Mini Bronze and Glow at £16, and then the Too Faced Sugar Peach Face and Eye Palette at £27.20. That Too Faced palette was definitely on sale because they go for a lot more than that, don't they? Let me just find them. Okay, so you can see the usage. I think there'll be more usage on this Natasha Denona Bronze and Glow. I wanted this for a while when I asked for it. Yeah, there's quite a dent in here. On the highlighter though, I'm not much of a fan. I have used it on inner corners in the past, but I feel like I'll be able to use all this up, but maybe not this. It's a really nice bronzer, really smooth. It's showing no signs of going out of date or anything like that. That's the shade. So yeah, definitely keeping. And then we've got the Too Faced Sugar Peach Wet and Dry Face and Eye Palette. I normally use this in the spring and summer months. I have used it, I think, recently. So that's what that one looks like. Really, really pretty. I think there's something else before this, to be honest. Let me check. Yes, I thought there was. So there's this NARS Cosmetics Limited Edition Orgasm Blush, which is 4.8 grams, which is bigger than normal size. Is that one there? I don't have it anymore. It kind of went bad. It went all like bubbly on top, so I just decluttered it. There was no mold or anything like that. I wouldn't buy that again, just purely because in this Too Faced Sugar Peach palette, this is very similar to the NARS one. And if this one kind of went bad, I would get the Sleek. It's like a contour palette. It comes with a bronzer, a highlighter and a blush. Not too dissimilar from that. So yeah, I've got the shade, so I don't need to get multiple shades. I don't need to get a NARS shade, which, how much did I spend on that? Because I bought that one. £28.24, which would be way more than that in this day and age, because that was ordered on, wow, that was ordered back in 2016. No wonder it went bad. What I hate about NARS is the packaging, when the packaging goes all sticky. I think I got rid of it for that reason as well, but it was a limited edition one. You can see the woman here. I'm gonna screenshot this part of it so you'll be able to see it more around here. And I kept that little insert in there. It was really, really good. It's, yeah, it does say limited edition. It was a summer edition one, and I just had to buy it for that reason, because I do actually like that shade. And I believe you can get, I don't know if it's still ongoing at the moment. I don't know if it was from Look Fantastic or Cult Beauty. But my friend Kira, she got so many items for £30. I think it was 3 or 4 items, and you can get like a NARS Mini Orgasm, and you can also get a Laguna bronzer and the Viral mascara in the red tube, you know. So she got all that. I'm just not buying makeup at the moment, so you won't be seeing any makeup on the channel for the foreseeable. Don't ask me when some's going to come in. I'm expecting some new makeup, but I haven't bought it. And then, of course, I'm going to be getting some new makeup for Christmas. But so far, I think I'm only getting one eyeshadow palette for Christmas. Unless my sister decides to get me something. But I don't know. I don't know if she will or not. Right, so on the 16th of April 2021, I ordered two things by the looks of it. So I ordered a MAC Pro palette eyeshadow. It says concealer times 15 insert. So that's it there. I don't have that anymore. And then I ordered the Natasha Denona Love Cheek Duo. So let me go and find that and I'll show you that. This is beautiful and I'm surprised this has not gone out of date. What date did I say it was ordered again? Was it 2021? Yeah, 16th of April 2021. So 4 years. I've not hit pan or anything, just because I've got other products in my collection, so it looks like that. I really do like the highlighter. I like the blush as well. It's nice and it's smooth and it's just that gorgeous pink. I'm going to have to start using it more. Like, this is teaching me the products are getting so old now, you know, you don't want them going bad and you want to use as much of the product as you potentially can. Especially as I'm doing more Project Pan products. So, yeah, it's not gone bad. So, yeah, definitely want to use that more. How much did I pay for that? That was £38. I dropped £38 on that blush and highlight. Whew, that's expensive. Right, and then on the 29th of May, I bought a Natasha Denona bronze palette and I bought another MAC Pro palette eyeshadow concealer times 15 insert for £2. The palette was £60. Oh my gosh, why have I not been waiting for sales? Why is it only now, these last couple of years, I've waited for sales? Where is the bronze? Oh, it's here. This is a gorgeous palette for autumn. I feel like I only need this bronze palette. I don't feel like I need any other bronzes in my collection. Just look at that. That is absolutely stunning. Matches the hair really, really well. I can't wait for fall. I mean, you can use this in summer as well. Bronze is not just for fall, but like for me, looking at this, looks like leaves on the trees. Like, that's what it reminds me of. And a nice brown sweater and like bronze eyes. I think that would just look beautiful. Okay, 2nd of August 2021. The total cost of the order was £48. Right, now we're talking. I got a Natasha Denona palette, the Zendor palette, for £48, so that's on sale. I got the L'Oreal Paris Hydrogeneous Liquid Care Moisturiser, normal dry skin, free gift. Was that it? Yeah, so I only placed one order for £48. Let me get that. This is another one of those palettes that's really ideal for summer, but mainly, like, I look at this and think more autumn and even like winter, like with the blues and greens here. Winter, that's what it reminds me of. It is getting on the older side now, even though it's newer than the Natasha Denona bronze palette. It feels like they feel powdery. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep that palette. I think it might be one that I can declutter, because I really like shiny metallics, sparkly metallics, and that to me isn't. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, guys. I might have to pull it out for a Shop My Stash and use it, or at least use a few shades of it and just see how it looks on the eyes. And if I don't like it, I'll pass it on to my mum, I think. Right, so the next, I don't have either one. I used one up and I got rid of the other one. So I spent £35.99. Got the Natasha Denona Christmas kit worth £36. And I also got the L'Oreal Paris True Match Nude Plumping Tinted Serum Shade 0.5 to 2, very light. Let's talk about the foundation. I wouldn't repurchase. I didn't like it. So there's the answer for that. And then the palette, I don't know if you can still get it, but I wouldn't repurchase that either. I didn't like that much either. So that's that. The next item that was ordered was worth £25. I should have realised it was not a very good product because it was a Natasha Denona product, and Natasha Denona products aren't often that cheap. So it's a Natasha Denona bronze cheek palette. I spoke about this in a recent video actually, saying I just didn't like it, and I screenshotted it. But that's it there. So that was the next item. Okay, so this next item I ordered on the 11th of November 2021. Total cost was £35 for. They was both in the sale, that's why I got them. This is where we come unstuck, isn't it? As kind of shopping addicts, content creators, not even content creators, people that just love makeup in general. So I bought the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette. That was £22.9. And then I also bought the Anastasia Beverly Hills exclusive daytime collection eyeshadow palette. I've still got them both. So I'll show you the Jackie Aina first. It looks like this. This is one that I think I can declutter. I've already decluttered the Soft Glam, but this is one that I think I can declutter. But then every time I look at it, I see shades in here and I'm like, oh. But yeah, there's some shades in here that I really want to try out again, like Trust Issues here. It's like that peachy with gold undertone. I mean, they don't look that great, to be honest. I do want to try it at least one more time. I guess that's on the chopping block then. Then the daytime exclusive palette comes like this. Isn't that packaging nice? This is one that I really like. I like the fact that it's got two mattes and then these two shimmers. I do want to use it again soon just to see if I still like the formula, because I bought them quite a while ago. Yeah, they were bought in 2021, so they need to be looked at to see if they're still okay. Eyeshadow doesn't really go bad unless you get them in the wrong conditions or unless they're really old. I know I said I bought them in 2021. I've got eyeshadow palettes older than that. So the next item is Smashbox Halo Cheek Palette. That was £13, £17.95 with shipping. I decluttered that one. So that's that. I think my mum's got it. That Natasha Denona palette's coming up again. Maybe I got the date wrong last time. So it says 19th of December. Oh, I think that's what happened. I ordered it and I had to wait a few months for it, which pissed me off royally. And when it came, I'm like, I don't really want it anymore. So I didn't really use it a lot. Because, like, they kind of said, oh, well, it's been shipped out. And then I never got it. And they just kept saying, oh, well, it's been shipped out. You should have received it. But I never did. So, 19th of December 2021... they ordered it again, because I said just order it me again instead of sending me a refund. So that's that. I also ordered some CeraVe hydrating cleanser with hyaluronic acid for normal to dry skin on the 13th of May 2022 for £11.95. I don't like that, so I wouldn't repurchase it. Right, the next thing is the Benefit Cheek Party Package Blusher and Highlighter Cheek Palette. I got this for a steal. It's one of the best offers. So I only paid £17.25. You can't even get a small Benefit blush for that these days. And I ordered that on the 13th of January 2023. There we go. I think this was the last thing I ordered. I have got a few more things to show you, but they were gifts off my mum. I bought them and she paid me back. So we've got Shelley, Dandelion and Dandelion Twinkle. Definitely need to use this more. I don't like the scent of the blushes, but if you know me, you know I'm very picky about scents. Oh no, there was one more thing that I ordered. So I ordered Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator in the shade 10. Just because I heard brilliant things about it. And it was on sale, but I only got about £5 knocked off, not much. So it's £25.60. I ordered it on the 11th of May 2023. This needs to go into a project because it's over 2 years old. I might take... I don't think I've got anything in a project as for foundation is. I mean, this is in a project pan, but it's in a That's Expensive project pan, and I don't use the eyeshadow palettes. I mean, I'm using all the face products, so I think from now on I just need to use this as my main foundation. Maybe pull in one more and just kind of, you know, rotate between them both. Right, so now I think I don't have any other products that I've ordered personally. Like I said, I ordered gifts and my mum paid me money back for them. So this is recently. So what's the time lapse between when I ordered? So I ordered last on the 14th of May 2023, and we ordered this. Oh, it's only a year. 12th of July 2024. So I'd been after this palette for a long time. I got a bit crabby about there not being a lot of shimmers in it, but it's a Natasha Denona Yucca palette. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette. I'm glad my mum got it me for Christmas. So it looks like that. It's beautiful. And when I say I got crabby about the shimmers, you aren't getting as many as you would normally in a Natasha Denona palette. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then 10 mattes, and I just think that's ridiculous personally. I feel like she could have put 1 or 2 more in. Let's compare it with the next Natasha Denona palette that my mum got for me that I haven't used yet. So she got me this one for my birthday that's coming up. Okay, so both of the palettes cost £38.40. So that's what I mean when I say if you want a Natasha Denona palette, guys, just wait for the sales. They do incredible Black Friday sales these days. Even though I didn't actually get them in Black Friday sales, I got them in July. Anytime around now, keep a lookout. I've seen the Natasha Denona Roxer for just over £40. I'm not buying makeup at the moment, but if I was, that would be something that I would be buying. Okay, there is one more thing I bought last year. So, Natasha Denona Xenon, this isn't it. My mum got me this the same time she got me the Yucca palette. So, let me show you this beautiful palette. I feel like it's more for winter. That's why I've not put it in the vote for you guys to vote for it. It looks, I really like the cover because it looks like stars. But as you can see, it's not been used yet. I only got it for Christmas last year and I've just not had the opportunity to use it, but I can't wait to use it. I'm going to be able to create some pretty grey smoky eye looks, even though I don't really do smoky eye looks that much. Using all the eyeshadows in that palette like I always do. And then we've just got one more thing to talk about and then we'll calculate it. Oh gosh. Right, so yes, on the 23rd of October, it wasn't even Black Friday, guys. I paid full price for it, which sticks in my throat now because I'm the queen of sales, queen of bargains these days. Pat McGrath Labs Divine Blush, Legendary Glow, Colour Bomb in Divine Rose Glow. I blame you, Tammy. I know you'll be watching this video. I'm going to tag you in it. I blame you for this, because at that time, I was seeing you using it all the time, but I love it. I've kept it in the packaging because the packaging is so darn cute. I absolutely love this and I would get another one. I'd even get this shade if I ever run out of it. It's just such a beautiful shade. Like my friend Lisa said to me, said, what do you like better? Do you like the Charlotte Tilbury one because she bought me the Charlotte Tilbury, or do you like this? I had 2 months with this solid and I said I can't really say because I've had 2 months solid with this. So what I want to do is I want to bring the Charlotte Tilbury one out when I do my Shop My Stash. I also want to leave the Dior out and I want to be comparing them. So you can see I've used quite a bit of it. I just love it. I think it's such a great blush. There's no smell to it, not like the Dior one. And I know I keep harping on like a broken record about the Dior one smelling of spearmint, but it does. Anyway, I'm going to go and calculate. I'll be back in a second. Right, you'll have to excuse me, guys, because I've forgotten to talk about some orders. So, 25th of November 2020... I ordered 2 palettes and a setting spray. So the Too Faced Hangover Doll Size 3-in-1 setting spray, I got that for free, so I didn't pay for that. don't forget, I'm going to leave little screenshots so you can see what I mean. Then I ordered the Natasha Denona Glam palette. My mum was supposed to be getting me that for Christmas. That was £60, but it came broken. This was during the pandemic, and they basically said, oh, we can give you a little bit of discount, 10%. That would have only been £6. So I just said, I'm not taking a broken present off you, mum. I'll pay for it. And then Too Faced Pumpkin Spice eyeshadow palette. So I've got both of those palettes here. The pumpkin, this one is kind of on chopping block, but I say that every year. I just love the packaging so much though, so yeah. If I don't use it this year, I think I'm just going to declutter that, give it to someone who will enjoy it a little bit more than me. And then we've got the Natasha Denona Glam palette. Still going strong, but this is a bit like the bronze palette. Can you see how, I don't know, I don't think it's going bad or anything like that. It's just, they look powdery, is what I'm trying to say. They look powdery and they don't look on par with the Natasha Denona palettes today. But they're not gonna, she changed the formula, didn't she? So yeah, I do need to use this one again soon, and if I don't like it, I'll pass it on and let someone else get some use out of it, because it's not fair for me to keep it in my collection if I don't want it in my collection and I'm not going to use it, and it's just going to sit there and go mouldy. So that's that. Okay, and then on the 10th of December 2020, I spent £15.44. This is at the height of my shopping addiction, because I was buying all sorts here, there and everywhere, and most of it was crap. I didn't need it. So I bought a little set. Becca Spark the Light Bestsellers Kit, £15.44. And I had problems with that as well. I had to contact customer service because it came used, so they had to send me a new one. Then 22nd of January 2021, I ordered the Natasha Denona Chromium Liquid Eyeshadow in Scarab. I don't have either of those, by the way. I don't have what I talked about just now or this. I would have this shade in Scarab. Whoops. I would have this shade in Scarab if it didn't go... It's not that it went bad, it's just that it dried up. So, in a sense, it did go bad, didn't it? And Scarab is in a palette of mine from Natasha Denona Triochrome palette. So, I was happy that they actually brought that Triochrome palette out. My mum bought it me a few years ago, so I need to use it more, basically. Okay, next order is Anastasia Beverly Hills Kylie Bible palette and Lottie London palette. They were both on sale by the looks of things, because the Anastasia Beverly Hills was only £21.50. We all know they go for at least £40. So I got both for £25.46. This is probably one of the only Anastasia and maybe Subculture I'll keep, because I just love the colour story of this. I think it's beautiful. And again, I need to use this soon. I think that was it. I think they're the only ones that I left off. There's some nail polishes as well. I'll talk you through them, but I don't have any of this, I don't think. So I spent £35.98. I got a Ciate London Shadow Flip in place of that one that went dry, in place of the Natasha Denona. That was in the shade Peacock. That lasted all of 2 minutes. So that's that one. Then I got the MAC Pro Palette Large Duo Compact, because I forgot to actually get that when I bought the inserts. Or I forgot to get inserts when I bought that. I think it might have been the other way around. Barry M Cosmetics Matte Velvet Nail Pen in Lilac Lady. I'm going to have a look to see if I've got any of these nail polishes in a minute. Barry M Cosmetics Matte Velvet Nail Pen in Lake House. Because I don't think I would have given my mum the matte one. She doesn't like matte nail polish. Barry M Cosmetics Jelly High Shine Nail Paint in Ginger. That was free. So it must be on a 3 for 2. I think I've given my mum this one. Let me just go through my nail polish drawer. Yeah, I've still got them. When did I order it? 2021, 8th of April 2021. I am surprised they've not... Yeah, they have gone a little bit bad. I think I'm just going to declutter them. That's Lilac Lady. And then that one is... What was the other one? Lake House. I did use a little bit. And then I've got some more in here. I don't really use nail polish though. Got a few more nail polishes in there. I give most of them to my mum. Yeah, I give most of my nail polishes to my mum. I mean, I've got that colour on. That basically needs to come off, and I need to either repaint them or just go paintless, just not wear a nail polish. But yeah, that's everything. So we need to calculate what I've bought and what my mum's bought. Well, I'm not going to calculate what my mum's bought. I'm just going to calculate what I've bought. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be way over the £280.99 I spent at Sephora over the last 2 years, because this is over a 5-year period. So let me go and check it out and I'll come back. Oh my gosh, guys, we're getting into triple figures here, from shopping at Sephora for 2 years to shopping at Look Fantastic for 5. And it's not like consistent, is it? So, but it is a lot of money. Between what I've spent at Sephora and what I've spent at Look Fantastic. And there's also some Charlotte Tilbury that I want to talk to you about in a separate video called Beauty. I'll go over there. I thought there was more on Space and K, like a few orders at the very least I could talk to you about, but there's nothing there for whatever reason. I must have lost that account, and then I created another account last year and never ordered anything. Anyway, I'm going to tell you the figure. And again, probably small change to some of you guys, but at the height of my shopping addiction, I was ordering bougie products. I mean, you've got Natasha Denona on there, you've got ABH, and the grand total, I'm just lucky that I ordered in sales, because it would have been way, way, way worse. 608.92. And don't forget, guys, I've not put the Natasha Denona Yucca on there. I've not put the Xenon on there because I didn't buy them. I bought them initially and my mum gave me the money back, so they don't go on there. So it would have been worse if I'd bought them personally. Anyway, I hope you like these kind of videos, see me kind of cringe and feel sick. I mean, the important thing is I'm learning lessons now, right? I'm learning lessons now. I'm not going to go out and purchase. If there was a time then I would go out and purchase, I would think twice about my purchases going forward. I didn't do this last year. I should have done more of it last year, I think, when I was on the no-buy initially. I just said I was going on a no-buy, didn't really think about, you know, the terms of that no-buy, where I am now thinking about it. I think I said in the previous Sephora video, I'm not actually bothered about buying at the moment. You know, I've got way too much of everything. Way too much of eyeshadow palettes, way too much of single eyeshadows, way too much of blush. Bronzer is kind of verging on getting there. You're getting a bit too much of that now. Lipsticks, they're getting out of control, and I just want to kind of just keep the best, especially drugstore. Like high-end, I want to keep my high-end lipsticks. Like, with drugstore as well, do you know, when I've been shopping, I wouldn't even know where to start in the fact that what I've spent were. I can go onto my, like, Superdrug account, and I can go onto my Boots account and kind of merge them together, and we can look through that together. And then I can do a video, I can come back at the end, and we can kind of, I don't know why I'm putting myself through this, and we can kind of look at, you know, what I've spent in total. But I've spent more than what it will tell me I've spent in total, because my collection is humongous. I haven't kept the receipts for everything. Anyway, Colourpop's another one we'll have to look at. Oh, Andrea, why are you doing this to yourself? Anyway, guys, it's been fun. This is why I'm doing it. It's been fun. I'm enjoying your comments. I know a lot of you guys like eyeshadow palettes. I've already had comments on that, on the Sephora one. And my friends, Tammy and Eden, I know you're like me. You love your eyeshadow palettes. But it's getting to the point, and I said this in the Sephora haul, where my blusher, I'm just going to see if I can get it out of here. And this is only one section of my blusher collection. Right, guys, you tell me, like, so this straw here fell out. I cracked it, I stood on it, and I'm glad I did stand on it, because now all my blushes go in here. You tell me, well, these are all pink. Well, this one's orange. This one's orange. It's fairly new though, so that's why it's in there, because I don't want to forget about it. This one's orange as well back here, is it? Is it the Lifter Gloss one? Yeah, that one's fairly new as well. A lot of these blushes my mum gifted me. That one back there, the Charlotte Tilbury, Lisa gifted me. This YSL one, for instance, I've barely worn it. I have barely worn it. But just tell me, guys, like when it's closed, how many more blushes am I going to get in there? And they're just going to get to the point where they're falling over here. I mean, if I stack them high, you know, I'll get a few more in. But it's getting to the point now, like when I open it, yeah, I'm not going to get many more in there, am I not? So I either need to do a declutter. I don't want to do a declutter for the sake of actually buying more blushes. It's ridiculous, that. It's a ridiculous way to look at things. If I'm going to do a declutter, I'm going to do a declutter to make more room for the ones that I've got. And then I've got some in my little vanity case under the vanity table, creams and like other blushes. I mean, I'd show you, but it seems like too much of a hassle at the moment. If you watch my Shop My Stashes, you'll know how big my blush collection is. So that's what I was saying in the Sephora video. It's getting to the point where I've got just as much blusher as I have eyeshadow palettes. I wouldn't even like to count these. I wouldn't. You know, it's and then the ones in the vanity case, I don't even know how many I've got. I don't want to know how many I've got. But I do like having a big collection of blush. I like having the variety, but I don't need to go out and get any more. And that's probably why I'm feeling the way I am. When Eden said that, it's eyeshadow palettes for me. I'm so over it. I'm so done with it, which I am. At the moment, I am very, very done with it. Up here is facial sprays. So I'm always going to need facial sprays, right? So that's something that I'm going to buy. And then there's other like skincare products that I'm going to need to buy. But makeup itself, I don't even know when I want to get makeup again. The way I'm feeling at the moment is I'm going to hold off for quite a while. But yeah, guys, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. It really does help my channel if you like this video. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe, share and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.